Hi Van Wilgen's customers, it's May 1st and it's finally time to plant. As you can see, the nursery is filled with perennial flowers. I'm Stacey Pope, I'm out in the perennial section of Van Wilgen's, and we have a few tips for you on how to get your garden bed prepared. There are a lot of different ways that you can prepare your garden bed, so I'm just going to give you some basic ideas. The first thing is you got to use some muscle, get into those garden beds and clean them out. Rake them out, pull out any old winter debris, old leaves from last fall, get out any weeds that are up, which I'm sure there are some up already, and get in with a nice cultivator, kind of loosen up the soil. After you do that, that's really one of the hardest parts of it. After you do that, then you can move in and you can add some compost to your garden bed, which is a good idea to do every single year because the soil does get depleted year after year. We have one option for that. This is Lawn and Garden Compost by MCAP. This is a really neat product. I like to think of it as dehydrated bulk in a small little bag. So it's like bulk compost in a small bag. So this one bag will cover 1,000 square feet. It's easy to lift and it really adds a ton of organic matter into your soil and just helps make it rich. So I really recommend that product for flower beds, vegetable gardens, anything. It's great. You can even use it on your lawn. Then after you do that, then I'm sure you have some nice perennial flowers coming up and you want to make sure you fertilize them. So Plant Tone is a perfect choice to fertilize your perennial flowers. You could also use Van Wilgen's all-purpose fertilizer. The Plant Tone you need to use monthly, but the all-purpose fertilizer you really only have to do about every 3 months. So it depends on your schedule, whichever works better for you. You can use probably about a cup of the Plant Tone around each plant. Be generous. People tend to be a little shy with the fertilizer. Don't skimp on it. They really do need to eat this time of the year. They had a rough winter. It was really cold. Let's give them a little bit of food and bring them back to life. Also, if you're going to be planting anything new, which we have tons of perennials for Mother's Day, then you want to think about using a root stimulant. It's really important to get those roots set into the soil very quickly. Those first 3 months are really, really crucial for a new plant. And a way to do that is to use a product like Jumpstart. Jumpstart is a root stimulant. It's really high in phosphorus and it really helps push root growth. So you have a much more successful garden, a happier garden. If you want to use an organic alternative, you could use a product like Organic Plant Magic. This is also a really wonderful product. It can be used dry as a root dip. You can actually just dip your roots right into it and plant your plant into the ground. Or you can actually mix it with water and use it to water the foliage or the soil around it. So those are two really great options for putting new plants into the ground. After you do all that, you want to put down your mulch. Mulch is really important to hold in moisture and to keep weeds down. On top of that, add your preen. Preen just sprinkles down really easy, helps suppress those weeds so you're not out there weeding every day and you can actually enjoy your garden bed. Come see us. We can tell you many ways to prepare your garden beds and show you many beautiful perennial flowers. Thanks.